Hi everyone, welcome to Port Louis. We're going from the barracks all the way down to the gardens, which are that way.
And in between.
And everything in between. Well, this is Victoria House, and would you believe, very important in Victoria House, Mauritius Tourism Authority, who are not sponsoring all these videos. I said not. What I really love about this area is all the old buildings and the fact that they're actually fixing them all up. Well, that's a bad example, but if you look just across the street, all these buildings have been repaired. So you're getting new life into old buildings, which is epic, which should always happen. This behind me, Edith Cavell Court. We're going to do a lot on that at some point because, you know, they have done a lot of work here. But what is interesting is that building. It was the first place that they actually introduced steel into building in Mauritius. But I'll tell you all about it in the next video, when we actually visit there. This behind me is a cannon. But this is the actual Line Barracks. We can't actually go in because we're not policemen, but if we were policemen, we'd go in and show you. They have a place for landing helicopters, but it was built in 17 what? Ricky will probably have to tell me if she remembers. 1750. Wow, 1750. And it's a massive structure. It takes up the whole of this block, all the way down there to all the way over there. And it's, well, it's massive and it's old.
As you can see, it's nearly Mauritian Independence Day and all the buildings in Port Louis look like this. You've got to come down and take a look. It's so cool. Now check that out, Bona Corona.
Here we have a statue to Julius Alexander Budjahari. He was far-sighted humanitarian.
Oh man, look at that art on that building. Wow. Love Port Louis. It is so cool. And this area, particularly with these really tall buildings, places you can barely see the sky. Art Deco. Also cool. Oh wow guys, this is the National Library. Awesome. Under that Art Deco building. Just pens. What happened to Sim? Sim and pen. Oh wow, this building is incredible. Go that way.
Go that way.
Yeah. So we haven't actually found the library yet, but there seems to be like a whole arcade of food. Lots and lots of food. Awesome. Oh, these guys do salad. That's awesome. I like it, a salad. Bonjour. I'm just looking, thank you, it looks lovely. Okay. So it's like 1 o'clock, so if you're looking for lunch, you need to get here early. Because it's all finished, but it looked amazing. Wow, these guys have a whole salad section for their sandwiches, like a Subway. Chicken and mayonnaise and... Oh, and roti and dolperies. Looks popular. Wow, this is actually a shop with fruits and pickles. I've never seen one in an actual shop before. This is all juice, lemon and pineapple juice.
This is one of my favorite things about Port Louis. You're a massive glass skyscraper on that side, a relatively modern building on that side, and look what's in the middle. A beautiful old wooden house.
The cutest building.
It's so cute. I'm just going to go across and try not to get run over. But how awesome is this house? a guy, local guy, just told me this used to be a lambic restaurant here. So this actually used to be a restaurant. Oh, it's unfortunate. I'd love to have eaten there. I don't know what lambic is, but definitely want some now. It's been around since the barracks, Ricky says. 17 what?
It survived the fires and everything. It's one of the few remaining wooden buildings, because a big fire came through this area in the end of the 18s.
Okay, and it survived from the 18th fire.
Yes. I think it's probably National Heritage.
Probably.
Should be. We're going to claim it. National Heritage.
And just across the road from the beautiful old restaurant, or house that survived the fires, is the ex-French consulate at St. George's.
Yeah, and I think it was built in like 1886 or something.
1886. Well, you can see it's been spared the fires because it's made out of stone.
And I think it used to be the house of Dr. Beauregard. Beauregard. Yeah, I joked to myself. Wow.
Oh wow, look at the detailing up there. It is amazing. And just for good measure, it goes around the corner and carries on that way with the beautiful stone and the windows and everything. Oh man. But you can also see it was French. Beautiful side stones, plastered bad stones. Haha, the French, gotta love them. What an epic building. And Ricky just pointed out there's actually a street on. And there's tons of it on all the buildings here.
Because you were looking at this one.
Yeah, and there's ones behind. This building behind me is National Heritage. It was fast-tracked in 2016 when they were just going to tear it down. It's beautiful. I'll show you over the top in a minute. But it was a public house. And then it got abandoned. Well worthy of being turned into National Heritage. What an old beauty. Oh man, you guys are so high up there. Come on down.
Wow, it is another impressive wooden house. Really cool. I hope they can restore it beautifully and turn it back into a public house, maybe a pub.
A pub.
So this road is called St. George's Street. And if you're wondering why, it should become evident very shortly. I hope.
It's a long way, it's a long way.
There you go. St. George's.
And this giant stone building, which is actually a church, is why it's called St. George's. This is actually St. George's Church. Unfortunately, all the front doors are closed. I don't know if there's like a side door that you can get in, but the wooden doors are pretty impressive. Very nice craftsmanship on that. And the stonework, of course, reminiscent of the British. So probably, what does it say, 1924?
So that's in memory of somebody.
Okay, in memory of something. So this is a lot older. This is probably about an 1860s church. That's my feeling. Ricky hasn't told me the date yet.
Think about that.
Oh, I do like the battlements on top. Feels like a fort church. Oh, and you can see inside, but all the doors are closed. And normally, when you've got a big church like this, you normally have buildings around it as well. So I think that's probably something to do with the church. But it is a beautiful old building. And it started raining, so we're going to go find some shelter. Ricky claiming sanctuary from the torrenting rain. It really is bucketing down. Well, while we're waiting for the rain to abate a bit, this is the wooden carved doors of which I spoke of earlier. And
Cool.
location time.
Yeah, so Port Louis. And if you're wondering what all these red dots are, there's a great informational map. I'll put a link that gives you all the architectural features. So that's company gardens, that's the Line Barracks, and we're going to do this area in between here.
If it ever stops raining.
Yep.
If you'd like to see more of us standing in the rain, please hit subscribe. We really do appreciate it. We get wet for you guys.
Really wet.
Haha! Red letterbox day! You get it, you get it. But it might still work. Let's cross the road and go see an awesome building. Oh, from this side, the church is actually a lot more impressive. It's actually quite huge and very rained in. The rain continues unabated, but here we are at the cure. Le Curie maybe. 1830 something. Ricky told me, but I forgot already. Well, you can just walk in. Maybe it's someone's house. I'm a bit worried, but looks like they have a well, and it is a beautiful old wooden house. Oh man, here comes a little drowned rat. It's really, really raining.
Wow, great place to wait out the rain.
Maybe
they got snacks.
Here's the old well, beautifully round cut stones. It's not very deep. And there's also a nice sitting area here under some, I don't know what these flowers are, some sort of beautiful flower thing. And stone benches. Pretty cool. Great old house though. Well, whatever it's for, it's great refuge from getting away from the storm. I'd just like to thank the guys in there for looking after us on their great balcony. Awesome. Oh man, you got to get little bit soggy.
Slippery.
This is actually the back of the house, the Liqueur house. And you can see the white shingles, and they've just recently painted them. But it looks like there were barns there, probably for horses. Another great old building, and it's got the doors and everything. Unfortunately, a lot of them I'm seeing are actually closed. So, I'm just getting in drips. It's going to go across the road a little bit. And it's got the great balconies and everything, as you can see up there. And it's just not used. I know it's a little bit reflective, but Oreo cheesecake. Oh man, 60 rupees. Loads of other things here. Singer snack. Seems like the sun's come out, but it's still dark and boding clouds there. So I'm just going to head down this way past the Senator Club.
Still pouring with rain, but the sun is now out.
Massive Senator Club as the sun pokes its head out.
So this is Edith Cavell Street in Port Louis, and we've never been down here before. I know, look at that building. You're expecting that there's a person going, oh wow, but he's just busy doing something, waiting for him to catch up. Oh, this building is beautiful and really, really old. And now the sun's come out, you can see Signal Mountain up there.
The sun came out just in time so we could check this building out. Have a look at it. It's beautiful, old stone. I wonder if we can get around a little bit. It looks like there are people going inside a little. Harold, it's the Harold Malek building. It's actual Harold Malek building. It is stunning. Look at that. It's like got a basement area. It's where you probably put your coal. And look at the detail, cut out of stone. That is actually cut out of stone.
And if you look carefully, you can see the fleur-de-lis for French aristocracy.
Oh man, a little Juliet balcony. And of course, beautiful wood and glass doors. When Ricky said I had to come down here, I had no idea we were going to find such a beauty. And look at the pillars, they've been cut in with the stonework. Oh man! Beautiful, beautiful example.
So in the 1750s, this part of Port Louis was inhabited by all the wealthy people, and most of the buildings burnt down, unfortunately, because they were wood in like 1890 something, and this one was built in its place from 1890 something. Yeah.
Wow, Harold Malik building. You got to come check it out. It's epic.
Wow. And here you've got some recycling point and a suppose some parking. This building is called Les Cascades. Quite remarkable. And this next to me is the Supreme Court of Mauritius. Well, the wall of the Supreme Court of Mauritius. This building is the Supreme Court of Mauritius. Isn't it amazing?
I've decided to come down this way. I know Ricky's already shown you the courts building and I did miss it, unfortunately.
Right, so this is a completely new area for us. This is the courts building, but it also looks pretty old. We painted the shutters, obviously, but great stonework. Wow. Nice contrast. Welcome to Port Louis. Great building. And being used and looked after.
That's where you have a courts building. Well done, courts, for putting yourself in such a beautiful old building. There's another one here, another really beautiful.
It's the Cycom building. They've done a few repairs. I don't know if you can see that. It's better than nothing.
The Cycom group, but look at what courts has done. Okay, we're going to get run over for sure this time. They've taken an old building and put their colors on it. It is grand. And look, you're looking into the window. No, it's a fake window, of course it is. It's just a poster on it. But wow, that's repurposing. Yes, it's repurposing. Oh man. That's truly great. That really is great. And this is the company gardens ahead.
So this is the paid toilet at the company gardens. Disabled toilet is free. Toilets at the company gardens, you pay your 10 rupees, they give you a wad of toilet paper. Nice and clean, and there's soap and water.
Is it me?
It's you. Let's go rescue Susie. So we've parked in an area where we've done a vlog for you guys before, and I'll put a card. Really, really cool. All the other old buildings in Port Louis. So I'll try not to get run over. But yeah, there's always something new to discover in Port Louis. That's what makes it cool. This guy watches all our videos, and now he's going to take a selfie to show his wife.
Seems like Ricky's also getting famous. No.
Thanks, nice meeting you guys.
The same here, thank you.
Say hi to your wife.
Sorry?
Say hi to your wife.
Yeah, she'll be joining us soon.
Oh,
You guys stay in the Grand Bay area?
yeah, no, no, no.
I'm in Montreal.
Montreal, so close enough.
Yeah, just near Continental.
Well, if you see us with your wife, come say hi again.
Okay, yes.
Thank you.
It is one of the difficulties of Port Louis is if you park in one of the zones, like zone 1 is maximum 2 hours, but wherever you've parked, you put your little cards, right? So you know you've got until whatever time. Then you've got to go back to your car. So that's what's happened now. You have to go back to the car to either add more parking or you have to change location. I think we're going to try to change location so we can get some lunch. So our parking expired, so we have to move our car, and the nearest parking we could find is
Welcome
here.
to Mahogany Shopping Promenade.
And let's hope we can find some food.
I really hope so. I'm so hungry.
So as you know, Mahogany Mall has the most stunning bathrooms. If you don't know, there'll be a card. We did a whole video on Mahogany Mall. There's a lovely smell coming from somewhere. Oh, from the tandoor oven. Let's check it out. Yeah, there's some other stuff here.
We should check it out first and we'll come back.
So this is Thai Chai. Okay, so there's this cool Thai place and they've got a Thai fried noodle, and she explained that this is more spicy than the Mauritian one. So we're going to get the chicken prawn and egg Thai fried noodle. But they have loads of other things as well. And she said it's going to take 10 minutes, so I think someone's trying to get a quick little starter snack.
Try.
Wow, that was super quick. That was like 2 minutes,
minute.
1 minute. Awesome. Starters, thanks to KFC. Oh, look at her tossing those noodles. That looks amazing.
KFC unboxing. I haven't had these for so long, I've forgotten what they're like.
Yeah, me too. Don't they normally come with a dip or not?
No, they normally come with a sprinkle, but I didn't get one. KFC delicious. What's nice about these is they're pretty cheap and they taste like KFC, so if you have a KFC hankering but don't want to eat a whole KFC, just get a little bite.
Yeah, I particularly like them because they're not quite as fatty.
Yeah.
They're really nice and quite light. And they are 140 rupees. Noodles are ready. Wasn't quite 10 minutes. Oh wow, that is a massive plate of noodles.
It's huge.
Literally doesn't know where to focus. Prawn, chicken, an egg somewhere. Noodles, doesn't it look like a feast? Well, I'm actually glad we came here. Wow, there's a lot of shrimpy things in there.
A lot of shrimpy things.
Oh, it's hot. She was just frying it.
Going with the prawn straight up.
Oh, it's smoky. It's got that grilled, tossed in the fire thing, the grilled noodle.
Oh, is she actually properly tossed in the fire? She's got skills.
Oh, and then you get that smoky flavor on it. Oh, those are lovely noodles. Can make it slightly better. Forgot the garlic. Gotta have garlic on your noodles. Oh, but those are a little bit spicy. I can feel it now. Ryan's gonna add some garlic. He returns.
Bit of garlic sauce, and I got myself a little chili.
Chili on the side. You haven't even tasted them. They are a little bit spicy. They're really
Okay,
nice.
We'll find out. She said there's soy sauce in it already.
Right, okay. Give it a go.
If you get a chance to get the red chili,
Oh,
it's Thai chili. It is Thai chili.
oh okay.
Thai
awesome.
red chili. So great flavor, but wow,
Hot.
knock your socks off.
Oh no, I'm just checking because like for $2.25 they really haven't scrimped on the amount of shrimp and chicken in there.
Well, like we said, you'll find this in Port Louis between the barracks and the company gardens. If you just take a left and head out to, well, on your way to Grand Bay, it's a little place called Mahogany Mall. That face is suffering. But she's found something to chase it with.
Hot.
Well, that stuff was so hot, we had to come here.
Get some gelato.
Getting some gelato. This one is salted caramel. Oh, but I must show you. Move aside, Rick. Gelato, the gelato trolley.
How cute is that?
That is awesome. And then you got these beautiful flavors.
Yeah, always salted caramel.
Always salted caramel.
And then I'm torn between strawberry and I think this one's a hazelnut. Chocolate hazelnut. Which would you get? Strawberry or chocolate hazelnut?
For me, it's chocolate definitely.
Okay, chocolate definitely. Oh,
And for these two
popular as
scoops,
well.
it's only $1.50.
Yes, $1.50 for 2 scoops.
And then look how big they are. I
85
didn't expect them to be such big scoops.
Yep. They're not skimping on their scoops. Yeah, great, thank you.
Something happened behind the scenes.
Yeah, it's got a wafer straw and a marshmallow.
It's a marshmallow.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you. They have this great bar area, but we got some chairs.
Comfort food.
Whoa, comfy chair.
Oh, they're really nice. I wasn't expecting it to sink down that much, but this is comfy.
Oh, wow. Well, they got big cushions.
Very big. I like these.
Good, hazelnutty. But you came for the salted caramel. Dig in. I think it's below.
Always.
Oh. Salted caramel, that's the trick. Oh, that is so sophisticated. You're so in Paris now. I was thinking of just getting plain vanilla to kill that chili. That is really nice.
Yeah, it is nice.
I think the chocolate's better.
You think the chocolate's better? Have you already tried the...
No, better than vanilla.
Oh yeah, better than vanilla. Oh, for sure.
Salted caramel.
Yeah, that's great. It's got like little bits of caramel in it.
It's proper salted caramel. But when they say it's a gelato machine, this is actual gelato.
It is gelato. It's not like as creamy as ice cream.
Yeah.
It's smooth.
It's so smooth and it's got the gluiness to it.
The gluiness.
Yeah, like gelato has. It has that.
Uh-huh.
You
Yeah, you
actually
could
see
mold it and sculpt it.
Yeah.
It's great. And how cool is this place? I mean, yeah, Port Louis is amazing for a walk around and stuff, but
To come and chill.
this place is so
These chairs are
super
so
cool.
comfy, huh?
They're really comfy now that I've discovered it. It's like, no, I want to take it home with me. So I think anyone would note that they probably would because they're all like matching. Oh no, wait, there's a blue. Okay, no, there's two blue ones. These are really comfortable, guys. Come try them out.
You sink into the chairs, you genuinely do. So I'm going to see how Ricky gets out of it. She lives here now. This is her new home. Don't worry, they'll probably feed her.
It's wonderful.
After that short food interlude, you guys are going back to Port Louis. See you back in the vlog. It's the new and the old, but of course I'm going to pick the old. Well, anyway, everyone, that was a small piece of Port Louis. See you again next time.